to the best possible start. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multi-chance to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Solanke is offering a right smile there.
Hoisted clear. And it's Hall. Palmer. Gordon! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Gordon brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Moro. Modric. Jakic. Now it's Pasalic. Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
Kromic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Jones, James, Gehi played over towards the opposite flank, Modric, Sucic, Modric, Moro, Modric, and it's Jakic, Pasalic, hoisted in, Gehi tries to clear. And it's played forward. Jones, Solanke. Chaleta Shah. Moro. Sosa. Aim forwards. Jones has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Jones's cross. Sucic, gently done. Can he spark a counter here? He's got away. It's Kramaric! Palmer. Gehi. Colwill. Palmer. Colwill. Rice, forwards and with intent. Oh, they could be caught out here. Solanke. And he's there to get it away. Hall drives forward on the overlap. And he's there to clear it. And that has been cleared. And it's Hall. Jakic clears it away. Vracic. Piazza. Solanke. Now who's going to be first to this? Palmer. Out to the right. James crosses. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And it's James. Defending of the desperate variety. Vracic. Sosa. Piazza. That's good vision. Now it's Sucic. Sucic. Can he finish? And another cracker goal. It's been a high-tempo start.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Jones. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Sučić, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gehi. Palmer. Gordon. And here's Rashford. Takes the shot! Gets it away. That's good play. Jones. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pasalic. He's had a shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Now it's Gordon. Moro does really well to win the ball there. Jakic. Modric. Jakic shifted upfield. Can he get onto this? Pasalic. That is good strength. Gets the shot away! James. Gehi moved on forwards. Now it's Rashford. Moro. Jakic. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sučić. Tries a deft little ball. Jones can get it clear. Crosses it in. Cleared away. Played out to the right. Solanke. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Kramaric. Sučić chooses to go cross-field. Deflected behind for a corner kick. There's the header! Deftly away. Lovely. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Sosa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Colwell is there and he can get that clear. Hall. Palmer. Hall. Gordon. Jones. Into the channel. Gordon. Moro. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been won straight back. Palmer. And here's Gordon. Cross. Sosa with the clearance. Sučić. Kramaric. Modric. Pasalic. Jakic. Oh, such a clever touch. Pasalic played out towards the right wing. Oh, sweet feet. Moro. Sučić. Shoots! Hall. Colwill. Hall. Colwill. And it's played forward. Rashford! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Croatia making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Oh, can he get onto this? Yehi. Rice. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel...
Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Sucic. Piazza. Pogracic. Sosa is onto it in a flash. Now it's Piazza. Sucic. Looking for a decent ball in. Piazza! Rice, aim forwards. Lofted upfield. Now it's Rashford. And here's Gordon. Out towards the flank. Solanke. James. Now here's the delivery. Jakic. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Pogracic, gently done. And it's Sosa. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That has found him in acres of space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Colwill. Hall. Colwill. Hall. Rice. Hall. Colwill. Yehi. Chaleta Shah. Pogracic shifted upfield. Over to the left. Piazza. Moro. And here's Kramaric. Pasalic. Rice forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Colwill. Palmer. Hall. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Kramaric. Kramaric. Tasalic looking to get on the end of this. Lovely feet. Here comes another cross. Yehi getting this one clear. So what can they make of this? Gordon. Palmer. Jones. And it's Hall. Shot a goal!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Yehi. Colwell. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Solanke, and he's searching through. Moro. Now it's Kramaric. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Now it's Rashford. Rashford is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Modric. Sucic. Moro. Tasalic. Moro. Sucic. Yehi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Piazza. And here's Kramaric. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sucic. Piazza. There's the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Piazza. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's gone for the shots. And it's Sucic. It's really well cleared. Sosa. Sosa going full tilt down the left. Played into the middle. Colwell clears it away. Jakic. Moro. Jakic. Modric. And here's Kramaric. Oh, good spread. Tasalic. Modric. And here's Kramaric. Real chance! Goal! Croatia! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Kramaric demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Croatia have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's Rashford!
Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Jakic, aim forwards. Pasalic. Modric. Paul cuts out the pass. Rice. Piazza. Modric. Moro. Piazza, and here's Kramaric. Modric. Moro. That's a good Kramaric! England gets his head on it! James. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Colwell. That's really well manoeuvred. Hall. Gordon. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Sosa. And it's Sucic. Gehi cuts it out. Palmer. Colwell. Palmer. Gehi. Rice. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Solanke. Sucic. Chaleta Shah. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Modric, no, again there's no way through. Pasalic providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Jakic. And he decides to cross it. Gehi is there and he can get that clear. Oh, smashing header!
Oh, not the best of headers.
Jones. Palmer. Gehi. James. Jones.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Obracic. Moro shifted upfield. Now it's Piazza. He's in plenty of space here. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. Jakic. Header! That has been knocked clear. James, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Jones. Gehi moved on forwards. Chaleta Shah. Pasalic. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Colwill. And it's played forward. Oh, that's nice. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And here's Jones. Jones laid out to the left flank. Oh, good ball! Gordon!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
With the clearance. Oh, look at the space here. Gordon. Chance for a shot! Taken with style. They have come roaring back. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Colwill makes the interception. And there's green grass ahead of him. So much time and space. Rashford has a shot! Piazza. Modric. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. James. Colwill. Palmer. Gehi. Jones. Solanke. Played out to the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, what a climb!
No, he's got that completely wrong.
Sucic. Croatia do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Sosa. Strong running down that left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Colwill aim forwards. Gordon looking to run onto it. Nice control. Gordon! And he's gone backward here. And the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Modric. And it's Rashford. Succumbs to the pressure. Sosa. Croatia keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Now it's Piazza. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jones. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Pasalic. And it's Jakic. Pasalic. Out to the right. Gordon. Rashford. Good running, strong. It's Rashford! Lacking in accuracy.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Proves too strong. Palmer. Rice. Yehi. Rice. Rice. Forwards and with intent. Sucic. Sosa. Croatia going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Obracic. Piazza. Pasalic. And here's Kramaric! Jakic. Moro. Sucic. And here's Kramaric. And it's Jakic. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sosa. And he goes cross-field. And it's Kramaric! Decent enough try.
Kramaric certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Played towards the other side. Rice shifted upfield. Gordon. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. Sosa gets it away. Time to deliver. And here's Jones. Oh, it's come loose. Gordon! Oh, that is asking for trouble. There are a few waiting for it. Jones, and the shot! Piazza. And it's Sucic. Pasalic. Pasalic! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Gordon. Palmer. Moved on forwards. Solanke played with finesse. He can get that clear.
Gordon!
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's hoisted clear. Great work on the overlap. Pasalic. Jakic. Moro. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Modric. Sucic. And here's Kramaric. Pasalic. Now it's Rashford. Solanke. Now it's Rashford. And he's picked out the run. Solanke crossed into the box. Out for a throw. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Solanke clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's there to clear it. Pasalic. Jakic. Chaleta Shah. Aim forwards. Modric. Jakic. Now it's Pasalic. They get a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined. Jones. Rashford. Played out wide. And here's Solanke. Moro. Obracic. Modric. Pasalic. Kramaric. Piazza. Sosa. Kramaric looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Piazza. Can he deliver? And it's played in. Cleared away. And here's the chance to counter. James. And it's James. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's tidy. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Good bullish header! He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Piazza applies the finish. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's run loose here. Jones. It's been slipped through. Solanke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Modric. Jakic. Modric. Muscular approach does pay off here. Jakic. Now it's Pasalic. Chaleta Shah. Pasalic chasing after it. Rice. Sosa does really well to win the ball there. Sucic. And here's Kramaric. Nicely intercepted. Rice. Paul has created one goal already. Colwell. It's come loose. Yehi. Jones. Palmer gently done. Jones. Solanke. Played back in. It's a mighty effort!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Feedy is such a good mover. Now it's Pasalic. Takes a shot! He's shooting! Palmer. Solanke. Rashford. Now it's Rashford. Rashford played out towards the right wing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Rashford! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Piazza. Piazza! James wins the duel this time. Solanke. Solanke. James. Colwell. Palmer. Gordon. Hall. Chance! Truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Played out to the right. Calmly anticipates. Rice. Colwill. Palmer. Jones. Colwill. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Jakic. And it's Jones. Here's a shot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Very nicely done. Modric. He's in space and looking for options. Gehi can get it clear. Great chance! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Sucic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. James. Jones. Solanke. And here's Jones. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Piazza gets it clear. And it's Hall. Excellent. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Heaved it away. James. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Sucic is there, and he can get that clear. Rice. And here's Gordon. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there. And that's been well dealt with. Sucic. Out to the right. That's a little off target. Hall. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Chaleta Shah clears it away. This might... Chance! Pasalic. That looks a cracking ball. Palmer. England have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And here's Rashford. Rashford, oh, good spread. Solanke. Cleared away. And here's Solanke. Kramaric. Modric. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Modric. Pasalic.
Pasalic just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's James. Jones. James has it in a wide position. Solanke. And here's Solanke. Kramaric. Moved on forwards. Colwell gets over and intercepts. Hall. Gordon. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
England have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Moro. Modric. Jakic. Now it's Pasalic. Pasalic. Oh, played right into his path. Danger averted for now. And it's Jakic. Gordon goes on a charge down the left. He's found a way through. Gordon. And the keeper beats it away. And it's played forward. Obracic. Sucic. Sosa. Piazza. Moro. That's really well manoeuvred. Jones. Oh, what a ball! That's good defending, very good defending. There is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Rashford. Jones. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Moro. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gordon. Gordon. Hall. Colwell. Hall. Colwell. Hall. Colwell. Palmer. Yehi. James. Jones. James. Yehi. Rice. Piazza. Sucic. Played into space out wide. Sucic. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's had a shot! They've done it! The second half sparks straight into life.
touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Colwill. Rice. Colwill. Hall. Colwill. Aim forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pasalic. That's a delicate pass. Yehi. Rice. Colwill, gently done. And he has been fouled there. Gordon. Searching pass he's played there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's James. Rice. Solanke. Shot, surely!
Solanke really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Chaleta Shah. Pogracic. Sucic. Sosa is onto it in a flash. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Jones. Solanke. Nice physical challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hall shifted upfield. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Modric. Moro. Pogracic. Sosa. Sucic. Pogracic. Sucic. Moro. Aim forwards. Piazza. And here's Kramaric. It's Kramaric! Palmer getting this one clear. Jones. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's James. Sosa. Sucic. Pasalic. Kramaric spread out to the left. Piazza looking to run onto it. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Sosa with the short one. Modric goes for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear. Sosa goes short. Sosa tries a cross. And they've got rid. Jakic. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's played in here. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Moro gets across to intercept that. Modric. Piazza. Modric. Moro. Well read, and the danger is averted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Gracic. And it's Sosa. Sosa looks to the other side. Moro. Modric. And it's hoisted clear. That is lovely. Tassa climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Rice. Jones. Gehi, gently done. James. That's a promising run he's making on the right. In it comes. Rashford. Played it again. Pasalic. That has been cut short. Rice. Now that's well seen too. Pasalic. And here's Kramaric. It's really well manoeuvred. Kramaric. It's run loose here. Pasalic. Looking for support. Jakic. Real chance! It's there! Croatia are back in business!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Paul opts to play it. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Modric. Pasalic. Now it's Kramaric. Great defending, strong and determined. Piazza. And here's Kramaric. And he's straight offside. James. Solanke. And here's Rashford. Rashford knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Sosa tries to clear. Noticeable change in the approach to defend. Chance for a shot! That was very necessary. Showing good feet. Rashford. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Sosa. Now it's Pasalic. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's played forward. Well played. Snuffed out the danger. Jones. Kramaric. Now it's Piazza. Calmly anticipates. Solanke. Could move up a gear here. And he's lost his... Rashford! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Could so easily have been different.
Rice is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Modric. Chaleta-Shah. Moro forwards and with intent. Colwill. Rice. And it's James. Oh, that's neat. Jones. And here's Solanke. Looking to break at pace. That is a great pick out. Piazza! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a pretty loose pass. James. Moved on forwards. Good ball over the top. Cleared away. Yehi gets over and intercepts. And here's Rashford. Out to the right. Chaleta-Shah attempts a clearance. Johnson goes back. Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. James shifted upfield, and it's hoisted clear. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Gordon. Jones. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pasalic. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Yehi. Rice. Jones. Yehi, aim forwards. Rice. Ambitious ball here. That has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw. Piazza. And here's Solanke. Pasalic. Jakic. Chaleta-Shah. And it's played forward. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Yehi. Modric gently done. Piazza with a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gehi moved on forwards. James battling down that right flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Hall cuts it out. And that's definitely not his best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Out towards the flank. And he thumps it clear. Rice. Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Rice. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Chaleta Shah shifted upfield. Pongracic played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, can he get onto this? Colwell. James, aim forwards. Sosa does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Kramaric. Pasalic. Can he finish? Jones forwards and with intent. He is through here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Pasalic, and that's aimed into the middle, and it's played forward. Hall. And here's Rashford. And it's Hall. Colwell. Gordon. Looking here to chip it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Now it's Pasalic. Modric gently done. Palmer. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. James. In by James. Chaleta Shah getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon. Jakic. Chaleta Shah. Moro. Chaleta Shah. Pongracic goes forward. Modric. Moro. Jones. Kramaric with a definite foul there. That's really well cleared. Played back in. Chooses to go back. Delivery from Solanke. Piazza. And he goes cross-field. Pasalic. Jakic. Pasalic. Oh, he's found support out wide. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Jones. Palmer. Jones. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. James, forwards and with intent. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's a throw. Proves too strong. Modric picks one through. Oh, red, nice interception. Rice. Yehi. Jones. Moro. Hall shifted upfield. Solanke. Yehi. Palmer. Yehi. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. That looks a good ball through. Kramaric. And it's Pasalic. Now it's Piazza. Piazza! James. James, gently done. Now it's Pasalic, and the shot's on. And the finish! Goal, Croatia! And the comeback is complete.
Croatia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Croatia get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pasalic, forwards and with intent. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
James. Pongracic gets it away. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
You know, you can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
And it's James. Serves up across. Chaleta Shah tries to clear. And it's played forward. Modric.
Croatia might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Ball. And here's Gordon. Deftly away. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Palmer wins the duel this time. Gordon, and now the breakaway. He's got away. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's having a go.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
That's really well manoeuvred. Perisic in acres of space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Perisic delivers. And it's Modric. Jones shifted upfield. Now it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Jones. Moro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pongracic. Sosa, aim forwards. Colwell, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Jones. James. Oh, what a climb! That's going to go a long way. Jones succumbs to the pressure. Expected better, and so did he. Pasalic. Oh, easy pickings there. James. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Hall. And here's Solanke. And Solanke! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pasalic. And here's Kramaric. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
A trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Played towards the other side. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared. And it's Belling. Delivered across. Now that is clearly overhit. Moro. Sosa. Piazza. Sosa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Belling. Rice. Towards the right wing. Jakic attempts a clearance. Modric. Moro. And it's played forward. Belling. 75 minutes played. Jones. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Colwill shifted upfield. Gordon. Always onto this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pasalic, now he's got space here. Croatia making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hall gets across to intercept that. Played out to the right. What a throw in. And here's Solanke.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Solanke. Caresses it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Here's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Orsic. Showing good feet.
Croatia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
James chips it through, and that's not going to reach. Colwill. Rice. Hall. And it's Hall. Gordon.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Modric. Moro. Perisic. Modric. Ball's gone out of play. Bellingham. Jones. Bellingham. And here's Gordon, over to the left. Gordon. Gordon! Retrieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rice. Solanke. Jakic can get it clear. England have reclaimed it. Gordon laid out to the left flank. And here's Gordon. And a chance! And for a moment, time stood still. That's tidy. Gehi picks it up now. It's a mighty effort!
So close to drawing level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Chaleta Shah, forwards and with intent. Chaleta Shah. Pongracic, gently done. Moro. Moved on forwards. James.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Jones laid out towards the right wing. Solanke. That's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Firmly met. Tries to get it clear. And it's Hall.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Back into the middle.
Croatia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Sosa cuts out the pass. Pongracic. Pasalic. Kramaric. England must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
James chooses to go cross-field. Jakic. And it's Perisic. Bellingham done delicately.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gehi makes the interception. Jones. Solanke. Rice. Jones. James. Clipped into space. Ball is over the line. And it's Jones. Oh, that's neat.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Chaleta Shah. Jakic. Modric. And here's Perisic. And he's picked out the run. Gehi tries to clear. So who's he picking out?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, such a clever touch. Bellingham, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Can he get onto this?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pasalic. Pogracic. Rice.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
And it's James. Jones. James. Rice. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Hall. Perisic. Kotarski getting this one clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And here's Pasalic. He came in hard, very hard.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Gordon.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Jakic, gently done. Now it's Kramaric. Moro. Oh, this looks sharp. Pickford, on ball by the goalkeeper. Played into space out wide. Perisic. Jakic, and it's lofted through here. Gehi. Jones. Colwell. Bellingham. Jones. Jones shifted upfield. Pasalic. Chaleta Shah. Pongracic moved on forwards. Sosa. Pongracic. Moro. Orsic. Pasalic looking to get on the end of this. Up he goes! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Croatia, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And it's Hall. Lovely feet. Gordon, oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. And it's played forward. Chaleta Shah. Jakic. Now it's Perisic. Jones. Hall. Well, played through for the wide man. Gordon. And that's played in low. Chaleta Shah getting this one clear into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now it's Orsic. Pongracic. Pongracic forwards and with intent. Moro, aim forwards. Jones making good progress on the right-hand side. Pasalic. Pasalic tries to dink it through. Perisic. Defending of the desperate variety. Gordon. Bellingham. Hall. And here's Gordon. Gordon! Gets it away. Orsic, and it goes cross-field. Perisic. It'll be a throw-in. Modric gets flagged offside. Orsic. Pasalic. Moro. And it's Perisic. Jakic. Modric. In with the challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And they've got rid. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Gordon, oh, good spread. James. Very nicely done. Now it's Solanke. Tries a measured ball.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Colwell. Hall. Jones. Gordon. Oh, what a climb! Modric. Chaleta Shah. Forwards and with intent. And here's Gordon. Bellingham. Played in with... There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
England are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Moro. Pasalic. Perisic. Modric. And it's Kane. Rice. Jordan Henderson. And here's Kane. Out to the right. James. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Solanke. Modric. And that is that. England stumble at the first hurdle. That has derailed their bid somewhat, and now the pressure is very much on. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, sometimes going into chase mode can bring out the best in teams, and we're about to discover if this one has the substance needed to prevail. If they have it, the only way is up.